Hello my intelligent friends and welcome back to Tea and Lit. In today's video we are going to be talking about my October TBR. So I do not typically do TBRs, but being on booktube I kind of feel obligated that we need to do TBRs now. I'm typically a mood reader. I pick up what looks interesting to me, what I feel like I want to read. But there are a few things happening this month that I'm kind of excited about. So here we have a readathon, a couple of buddy reads, and a couple of read-alongs. One, whatever. We'll just get into this. I'm not just going to go through the vocabulary because it's so confusing. I'm new around here and I don't know all of these words. Readathons, read-alongs, buddy reads. There's so much vocabulary involved in booktube. TBRs, wrap-ups. It's like a lot. Anyway, let's get into what actually matters. So I'll be doing Victober, hosted by Books and Things, Lucy the Reader, and Kate Howe. Very excited because I do love the Victorian era. One of my favorite authors is from that time period. So I'm excited to read some more things from that period. Another thing that I will be doing is continuing the TolkienAlong, which is hosted by Frolic Through Fiction and Books Nest. My brother and I will be doing a buddy read for one of these books, and then I will be continuing through Les Mis. I spoil it. And I will be continuing through another book with Crescent Pages and Carolyn Marie Reads. I will be linking all of their channels below and their announcement videos for all of the various readathons, read-alongs, read. Typically, just to give you like some perspective, I typically read 4 to 5 books a month. I can average about 1 a week depending on the length of the books. And I think there's like 8 books on this list, which is a little bit extensive. So apparently TBRs don't have to all actually be read. You don't have to be like super rigid about it, but like rigid is one of the words people would use to describe me. So if this October reading month does not go anywhere close to as planned, I may not do these again, but we'll see what happens. So first let's talk Victober. So the number one thing, the first challenge, Katie's challenge, read a Victorian book that equates to your favorite modern genre. I love a good sci-fi series, so I am going with Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This was already on the list of books that I wanted to get to in October anyway, so that was pretty convenient. So it's not a long book, so it shouldn't be too bad to get through. The only thing is, these Wordsworth classics, the writing's kind of small, and that doesn't make me very happy. That's more like an observation and a complaint. It's not anything in particular. But I don't really love super small writing, especially as we'll get to later, because one of the books I will be annotating very heavily, and so it kind of bothers me that that writing is so small. Challenge number 2 is Lucy's challenge. Read a Victorian diary or collection of letters. I don't know what to do for this, so I'm just going to see if my library has Queen Victoria's diary. I know she wrote a lot. I'm sure she wrote tons of letters too. I don't know how many of those have survived, but I will be seeing, you know, some things from Her Majesty the Queen, which seems super fun. Number 3 is Kate's challenge. Read a new book or a short story by a favorite Victorian author. I'm going to read something from the Memoirs and the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I have mentioned this several times. I absolutely love the works of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, so I'm very excited to read something from here. Seems like I only have to read one of them, but knowing me, I'll probably read a few because they're just too fun not to. Next up is the Reader's Challenge. Read a Victorian book you've been meaning to read but haven't. I'm going to read Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. I've actually never read any Jane Austen, even though she's like the most popular thing ever. Romance is not my genre, so I will be reading this to see how it goes. Number 5 is to read a book while wearing something Victorian. I'll probably get like a brooch or something. I feel like I've got tons of like little pieces of jewelry that are vintage. I'll see if there's anything Victorian inspired in there to use that. And then number 6 is the group read, which is Shirley by Charlotte Bronte. Also have to get that one from the library. So that is Victober. Now let's talk about the TolkienAlong. We are reading, in September we read The Hobbit, so I will be posting that video if it's not already up yet. In October we are reading The Fellowship of the Ring. This is all 3 of the Lord of the Rings books. So yeah, throughout the last quarter of the year we are just reading through these books. I'm excited about that because I picked up maybe The Fellowship of the Ring years ago, and I just got so bored that I put it down. So we'll see if I care more for that as I'm older now. Next is the LesMisAlong, hosted by Crescent Pages and Carolyn Marie Reads. I don't know which ones we're reading throughout October, but basically it's like a little bit of each book. It's like one book every couple of weeks or something. So this read along started in August, September, maybe September. I don't know. Maybe September. This read along started in September, and so we're going to keep moving through Les Mis. And then the last book on my list is the buddy read between my brother and I, and that is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I didn't say all of the authors for these books. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Losing it. Les Mis by Victor Hugo, Queen Victoria's Letters by Queen Victoria, and Shirley by Charlotte Bronte, A Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This is our October read for my brother and I, and so we will be going through this with you guys. We'll be doing a discussion video and all of that jazz, so we will link those things below. Please hit subscribe so that you can catch the reviews for all of these things, but most particularly for our group read for this one. I'm very excited to get into this. This is a good dark academia book, along with the rest of these. I don't know why I say it like the rest of these aren't. So I'm very excited to get into Victober. And again, I typically read 4 to 5 books a month, so we will see if I can power through 8 books this month. I kind of doubt it, but I will not, you know, lose my mind about it, because you know what? Life's too short to freak out about not reading all the books that you thought you could read in a month. So relax. Relax. If you want to see reviews, please click subscribe and ding the bell. If you like TBR videos, please thumbs up, thumbs down. If you believe that I can get through this, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to give me some encouragement, write it in the comments below. If you are participating in any of these read-alongs, read-alongs, read-a-thons, something. It's not even late. It's only 10:30. Please let me know in the comments below. As I said, I will put all of the creators of these readathons and read-alongs into the description box, along with, we will have t-shirts and swag and things with fun quotes from several of these works. So yeah, catch you next time. Bye.